Right fellas, welcome to episode 4 of the road to bigger triceps. I'm not gonna go through the whole routine because it's basically the same as last weekend and that would be boring to do the same, but I am gonna mention a few things that I did new. I'll go through the whole thing but very quickly. I won't put any emphasis on the stuff that I've already told you about. But I'm going to try a few new things. But before we get onto that, I just thought, by the way, Optimum Nutrition, classic gags, Gymshark, classic gags. Just thought I'd tell you guys, sort of, not just triceps, but arms in general, my sort of aims. So basically, before I do that even, I'll tell you the difference between ego lifting and sort of just normal bodybuilding, or just sort of working out for results rather than to boost your ego. So basically between about September 2014 and March 2016, I basically was an ego lifter when I trained arms and everything else, but mainly arms. And my arms increased 1 inch in that time. So 1 inch in, what's that, about 1.5 years. Yeah, 1.5 years, so about 18 months roughly. So 1 inch in 18 months. And then since March, or since the end of March, sort of April, I got rid of my ego lifting attitude and I worked out to get a pump for results. And since then, so my arms increased from 12.5 inches to 13.5 in between September 2014 and March, April 2016 this year. And since then, so 1 month ago, I've been doing sort of bodybuilding, going for a pump. My arms have got bigger by 1 inch already. So the rate at which they're getting bigger is basically 18 times faster. I mean, yeah, it's partially because of a sort of kind of beginner gains kind of thing. But I mean, still the evidence is there. 18 times faster is the difference between normal lifting and ego lifting. So yeah, and then the aims of my arms. So basically, I don't know, you might know, Arnold, we all know Arnold, big old Arnold. When he was 17 years old, his arms were 17 inches. I'm looking to beat that, or minimum to equal that. So when I'm 17, I want my arms to be 17. At the moment, they're 14.5, and I'm not 17 yet. And my aim is by this summer, so in about 3 months, I want my arms. Sorry, by the end of the summer, so about 3 or 4 months, I want my arms to be 16 inches, which gives me 1.5 years to get them up to 17. Which I think is very doable. So yeah, that's the aim with arms in general. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about triceps. So we'll get right into the routine. So we started with the usual thing, apologies fellas, we did not start with the usual thing. We did in fact change it up a bit because you gotta shock the muscles a bit. And I try to do, because you know how I usually say the first exercise you do must always be the most compound. And that's true for all my exercises, basically apart from triceps. It's just a heavy one I do for triceps. So what I did was change it up a bit. I did 2 sets of 13 on 30 kg skull crushers. That's what I usually do, although I usually do 3 sets. And then after that, rather than going straight into the dumbbell skull crushers, I did 2 sets, narrow, easy bar bench, 15 reps, and that is all about mind-muscle connection. So I'm bringing, because a lot of people do that, and then they put their elbows, if you look at me now, just ignore what's in my hands, but as you go back, people put their elbows there, and then they expect results, and then they get nothing. That's because this is just a chest exercise, this is just like an exercise for inner chest. And if you want to do triceps, you've got to bring the bar up here. So the bar pass shouldn't be here, but here, and then bring your elbows out. So it's all in the triceps. And just think of it in your mind as that sort of tricep extension movement. So that's what you got to do for that. Following that, then I went into the dumbbells. So I did, rather than 4, because I'm doing this extra exercise, extra sets, and I don't want this routine to get too different from my bicep routine. I decreased the number of sets on the dumbbell skull crushers by 1. So I just did 3 sets of the usual 16 reps on 8 kgs, and after that, the usual of 3 sets, 60-degree incline skull crushers, 25 reps, 20 kgs. So that's basically all about, just getting the pump in there. Huge number of reps. I mean, 25. That's pretty large. Yeah. So after that, we did the normal 3 sets of 12. Well, I say normal, but we actually increased. I don't know why I keep saying we. I increased the number of reps from 10 to 12 for progressive overload. So 3 sets of 12 on 6 kgs. That was good fun. And then this is the part which is what I was hinting at earlier, where we do a lot of cable work. And this, now I've started actually writing down, because I don't write the weight down, because every gym has like different cable machines where the weight's kind of different, because although it might be the same number of kgs, there's like a different pulley system and all that. It's like sort of M2, a bit weird. So what we do is, what I do, I need to stop saying we, I don't know, I sound like schizophrenic, it's really weird, I don't know why I'm saying that. 3 sets of 18 on the different grips. So the usual, the overhand bar skull crushers, the rope tricep pushdowns, the overhand bar, then the rope tricep pushdowns, then the underhand or reverse tricep pushdowns. 18 reps on all of those. And after that, so that's basically the same except I now write down the weight. This bit is so good. Then I do 1 set each arm of 15 reps. I think today I actually did 10 by accident because I just forgot to look at my routine, so I just thought it was 10. But yeah, never mind, in the future. So what you do is you get the rope, and this is all about 100% form. So I put it on literally the lightest weight possible on the cable, on the cable thing that I have, that thing there. Literally the lightest weight, and just all about the form and mind-muscle connection. So I do superset each arm. After that, I double the weight, like exactly double it, and then I do 10 reps. So I do 10 reps. I think today I did 20 reps on each, but usually I do 15. Of double hands, still no attachment, just on the chain. Tricep push downs, just holding onto on both hands on the same thing. 20 reps with my left hand beneath my right hand, and 20 reps with my right hand beneath my left hand, if you know what I mean. Because like, let's put those down. When you're holding like a cable, if you do that, then one hand's over the other, so you can't have a perfectly symmetrical grip. So I hold the thing here, then like that, and then the next 20 reps like that. And that is bloody sick. That's really good. So I would definitely advise doing that because that's seriously good for isolating tricep. And getting striations, 3 heads being all visible, you know what I mean. So yeah, pretty sick. This was a really nice part of the road. If it was an actual road, this would be like a really nice, newly paved sort of road, rather than like a dirt road, which I used to be on. If you know what I mean. Don't really know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that was good. So I definitely advise this routine. If you like this video, like it because you liked it. So if you did like it, then like it. You know what I mean? If you like it in real life, then like it on YouTube. So you can get a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want if you feel necessary, and yeah. So I'll see you in the next video.